Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, July 25th of 2024. I'm Giovanni Benacore, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets, and this is being pre-recorded to the U.S. session open. All right, well, bad days can happen from time to time, and yesterday was the case. The technology-heavy Nasdaq clocked its worst drop since October 2022, when the Federal Reserve was really getting into the swing of things with aggressive interest rate increases. The magnificent seven stocks that have proved impervious to the Fed's hikes for much of the past 2 years are now reacting and really starting to crack. Investors are beginning to wonder if the hype around artificial intelligence might be overdone, and whether it's just time for the long rally to die a natural death. The strange thing is that while the Mag 7 benefited from not being reliant on borrowing, the prospect of imminent rate cuts seems to be toxic for the group of large capitalization tech companies. The thought that other sector stocks are a better investment now they can grow on the back of lower interest rates is encouraging the rotation into smaller cap firms. But while the small cap Russell 2000 is still up almost 8% over the past month, it also dropped more than 2% yesterday. After complaining about the narrowness of the stock rally for months, investors are now looking at a broad-based sell-off. The concern must be about the outlook for the economy. On the day we see second quarter growth figures, investors might just be coming around to the Fed's view that the labor market is a big worry as inflation these days. Put it all together, and it looks like the market is pivoting. It might be shallow, it might not last long, but there's definitely a feeling now that something has changed. So with that being said, let's take a look at how much lower can we speculate for this drop to continue. So looking back 19,000, around 19,000 level, we have this small accumulation of candles in the chart, and that could be precisely a level, and it just happens to be right around 19,000. Okay, so let's see if that would be the case for the Nasdaq today. 19,000, even though we are like basically right there, so 139 points away from here. So let's see what happens. 19,400 will be our level of resistance, and we are quickly reaching oversold territories. So keep that in mind. So selling, it could be a mixed day today. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. It also tanked as it was speculated. So 5,400 could be the level of support for the S&P 500, and they just put 5,520 as our level of resistance. So taking a look at the chart, let's see, around this area could be level of support. Dow, let's see how much of the Dow retracement will probably come to. Oh, look at this. Okay, so the Dow right around 39,700 or 650. 40,000 is going to continue to be that level of support. Because it's a round number. So if that's the case, perhaps let's just do a second level of support, and we're gonna bring that puppy down to right around here, 39,700. So selling, let's bring down our level of resistance right to where that gap began. So selling, let's see that the Russell is already trading below our support level of support. So 2175. Let's just put 2170 and bring down our level of resistance to 2240. Okay, perhaps the Russell will do just sideways trading today. So keep that in mind. Crude oil. Well, crude oil yesterday gave us some movement, but quickly retreated and trading lower. So let's just bring down a level of support to $75. So it's trading lower. 78 is going to be that level of resistance. So going with the trend, selling. We're about to enter overbought, oversold territory. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at what we can expect for natural gas. Natural gas seems to be just beginning to find some tracking here. I'm going to bring down to where the medium is, and I'm going to bring it down to where the lower band is. So I could probably assume that today we're going to be having just sideways choppiness in Nat Gas. Then we're going to look at gold. So gold has finally traded below that 2400 level. So let's see how much more lower. 2360. Nice volume node. 2400. Now the resistance. So it could have been a reversal move here, but will it continue as the US session opens? That's just to be seen. Oh wow, silver just plunged. All right, so 27 for silver, the support, bring down that resistance, 2850. Well, 29 because big candle to the downside. Copper, we were speaking about copper yesterday as well. So let's see how much lower. Okay, wow, $4 seems to be where copper is going to be finding some support. So keep that in mind. Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Also, Bitcoin decided to move lower rather than higher. Medium is going to be our support, and just bring down our level of resistance of 68,000. Right there. Cool. So yeah, going with the trend, sell. All right, so then we're going to have the currency is looking to find, oh, nice double bottom here. Perhaps a counter trend to the upside. Buying it. Pound. So flattish day yesterday, trend lower. So leaving the same levels. Selling it. And the dollar index seems to be that it bounced off our level of support, and will it continue to move higher? You see, this candle opened up higher here because this one's closed here, and this one opened up here, and it's like up, right? So it's being closed. So would that mean that the dollar index will look to recover itself today and move higher? Keep that in mind. That's it for me today. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow.